Hello. Good morning to you people. Good morning to your citizens. Show me your papers. That's my introduction. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing incredibly well. I'm doing just fine. Having an evening shift really is a change of pace, and I like that. I really like it a lot. Also, be warned, I found out something incredibly critical, incredibly important. I saw yesterday someone posing as horny police. If you find frauds like that, please report them. Yeah, there are people like that out there. They're trying to pose as police officers, and yet they're not. They do not really represent the principles of being an actual cultured person, a cultured man, a cultured woman. They are horny disguised in blue. Or perhaps they do not really understand what horny police is all about. Horny police is all about capturing degenerates, throwing them in a jail, beating them to a pulp, and then giving them a peace of mind about what is actually allowed in this world. Being say so. So keep that in mind, alright? I had to get it out of my chest. Anyway, as I said, if you see any frauds like that, like I did yesterday, report them, and I will find them, and I will beat them to a pulp and give them a peace of mind. Right after I throw them in a cold cell. Other than that, welcome. Have a good day. I hope you all have... Why did I quick save? Fair enough. I hope you all are doing incredibly fine. I know that the winter is coming in, and that is why... Okay. I just remembered I had to ask someone in the phone about something.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist?
Sylvie.
Just a sec. Sylvie Malaika on the line for your office. Yes. Hello?
The police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
I remember I heard something about that. Fuck it.
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Have you heard from the office?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Oh! Okay, yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts in this case. Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor. I really appreciate your efforts in this case. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Thank you.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you
Call Alice in a day. Leave for about one. Okay. Wait a minute. Kuno lied to you. Return and confront him. Okay. Interrogate the, is someone using smuggler? Joyce said there are 3 drivers at the intersection. Talk to them. One of them must know something about the drug trade. I didn't find the 3rd guy. I need to find the 3rd guy. Report back to the about your findings. Wait a minute. Report back. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I need to also, yeah. First confront the little shit. Then we have to go to the bookstore in order to report. Hopefully we'll get some nice XP from that. Oh my god, it's also so late. Fuck.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He told me you promised to seek the pigs on him. He said thank you, wasn't too keen of changing down that armor anyway. He said you're now the king of... Told me I promised to seek the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I remember this, Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno.
Well. Of course. I really need to get to her somehow, but how? I don't know how to get up there. Fuck it.
What have you found?
I told
And
the
also,
entity you told me
do buy
about.
the books. There may
Her
be
name is Necha,
teachings in
and
them.
she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker?
She's not a sorceress
Well,
or some
spit it
malicious
out.
entity, she's
Why
a
does she need
businesswoman
the
like you.
dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet, okay?
To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
What? Don't say you don't have any answer yet. Okay, she says there is no curse because there are too many consequences. She said it's capitalism, bankruptcy, inquiry of economical economic system. The sources in the taxon. So he became involved in the art of dark. Wow, okay. Honestly, I don't have any answer yet. There is needs to be followed like the strange. Okay, there is another entity more malignant. She said it's just capitalism.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
It's true. We live in a precocious world. Nothing ever turns out right. You need to get some chaos. What I meant was I found the source of the doom. Forget about the economy thing.
You found a way to fix our entire economic system? Or are you talking about the building?
I'm afraid that I can only identify the source, but you have to go some. Okay, yeah, I spooked it. The curse is definitely gone.
What does that mean? Are you certain? Oh,
Jesus Christ.
But who am I to question your methods? All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting.
Yeah,
It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still.
yeah.
Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
You're welcome.
She so badly wants this to be over. she would have believed anything.
I know.
It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
Okay.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
She will still act like a moron about it. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I can toggle the run. I didn't know that. Perfect. Okay, there were some people I had to talk about down here. Who are these people? Are you playing?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Look, in his hand, going into his mouth, the sandwich. It's hauntingly beautiful.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Perfect.
These manly men are playing balls.
Ball.
This is a ball game.
Grab
Grab
a
a ball
ball.
and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Can I observe them first?
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Ah, mon Dieu. The
Mon
pain
Dieu.
in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it. You goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque. Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
I'm on it, coach.
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Oh no. Okay. We didn't lose it even though we lost a credible chance.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Yeah.
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory.
Feel.
Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Yeah.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball
The
is
man
ready.
ball. Man, I almost lost that red check. It was at 92% and it went down to 58 because of my dumb choice. But I succeeded nonetheless. Take in the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor
Whoa.
running at maximum efficiency.
Let's go.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Whoa. Come on. What? Hell yeah.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
It wasn't mid. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24 and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger, and I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Oh, Petang, I understand.
No, no you don't. Our pétanque game is ruined. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
You are an officer of the law, with way more important things to worry about than bowls. Don't take this crap.
Thank you, authority. Thank you. I don't have a ball, but I will. But will this do? Hold out the shot, but put ball. Wait a minute. Hold out the shot, put ball. Okay, listen, guys. The ball is gone, and I have murdered Solve. Right? Refuse to ask. Will this do?
Will this? No, it will goddamn not.
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
Mon Dieu. All right, fine. What do you want, officer?
I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right onto the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
So who was working on night shift then?
No one. The booth has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Ah.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Everybody gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. Love it.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out.
Do you know anything
Keeps my
about the man
senses
in the
sharp.
backyard?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
You don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Damn. You seem to be playing crazy.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was there an earthquake here?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, they left by artillery fire, but why?
By what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Richard?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
I like this guy. Not gonna lie.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Ooh.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
No, well, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way of the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaning up our messes, now they rule. And now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think I just do. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaning up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
I see.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
The Philip III factor? Point.
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing
Who was
to
the
do with
Friesel?
Damn Friesel. He was the king we couldn't protect.
Oh.
The Carabineers failed him. And the crown.
You mentioned Guilliman?
True king in both blood and mind.
Okay.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the statue.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
A superpower. Feared and respected.
How should a true kill
A testament decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects.
to me?
This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The carabiner doesn't reply.
Let's talk about something
Right.
else. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
8% of chance. Yeah, good luck.
All you observe is
This is it.
Don't you mean?
You do not...
there's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
What's this? Don't worry. We'll find it out sooner or later. Oh. So I had the ball which I could sell it, but I gave it back to them because I succeeded a check, which the only thing that really gave me is XP. But you know what? Ooh, I got 2 skill points. Fuck yeah. Okay, let me think. The cargo containment door. It's about the rhetoric, right? Physical instrument. Okay, so I really need to do one physical instrument. But first, let me think. I really need a goddamn map. Cargo containment door. Okay. We have a lot about physical instruments, so might as well just do that. But first, rhetoric. Or should I do 2 rhetoric? Okay. If I fail the rhetoric, then I will use the other one as well. Shit, there is nothing else around here. Okay, so first, before the day ends, let's go sell the bottles. Then, let's go find the driver. Oh, there is a door there. Okay, I didn't see that door the first time around.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk in.
Okay, close enough. We can live one more day. Wait a minute. Can we? It's 20, right? It's not 25. Oh no. 20. Thank God. Okay, 20. 20 real. Driver.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look into the
The
window.
windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man
Oh,
from
from Hamdal.
Hamdal in the lost city of the Pygmies.
We need that.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town.
You think this lorry belongs
This
to
is
the...
our guy.
You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
But who he is the question. Also, I just realized there's something there. I don't know why it shines more than anything, but... Oh well. Fuck it. There is something here, but it's not highlighted, so I guess I cannot interact with it. Who's the driver? That's the real question.
So,
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Labor Utopia.
it's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
One often used. I may have suspicion in your opinion.
What a thought! Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition.
Uh,
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still,
No problem. I wish the best to you. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
So opportunity, I took it. I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening for all working men. Okay, I had the opportunity, and I took it. Okay. I'm not really doing this for political
Oh,
reasons.
so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags.
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
That's also a good guy. Call me Manana.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
The weasel person? When will he be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dog worker.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're sort of like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
Already, always by my side.
Come on. He's just trying to keep the peace.
There's only one law, friend.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our... Aye.
Sure. Wait, so no wages or pension? How large a share would you like?
All of it.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Right. The Bossman Harvard. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him.
What does bossing the union
In my
entail
eyes,
anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would it not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even.
That does
He
seem
is,
lavish to
personally,
me.
not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door. This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, Boyadero.
You seem to spend a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is it all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Am I a boy De Niro?
No,
I could.
no.
Okay.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? Well, technically, that's me. I'm Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
The Kingdom of Conscience. My god, I actually resonate with that. Finally! No shit, I actually feel like, yes. Be conscious. Be a little bit open-minded. Just because something sounds good, it doesn't mean that it's bad. And just because something sounds bad doesn't necessarily mean that it comes from a place of evil. Try to be a little bit more considerate about what everybody thinks, what everybody wants, and what everybody actually does. It's something very difficult. But that is the Kingdom of Conscience.
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
Shut up.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
Exactly. People do not want to listen to the doctor. They always listen to the Candyman.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
What about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
Right.
You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working.
True.
What a fucking joke.
Shut up! Wait, in the Kingdom of Conscience, we're really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Yes.
There you have it. Sometimes holding the line is progress.
True. Fuck me! Finally I found something that actually makes sense! Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Sounds incredible. Allons-y! Let's go there right now.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Right. Then let's get there, eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Rivershaw.
Yeah.
When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
True. Let's fucking go! They will not stop us. They will never stop us. Because we walk with steady, slow pace. Whoa, what is this? Was this
An
highlighted?
imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Fuck. Why would I have a payphone? Why would I use a payphone? I don't want to pay money for something that I do not require immediately. Also, I need to go to that door because I am ordered by that jackass. But perhaps I can still fuck over the things without actually following his orders. Fuck over things for him, I mean. Tell me that I'm gonna find a dead body in here, or weapons, or drugs, or something.
You're back before the cargo container.
Ella!
It's and
Fuck!
as it's always been. It's impossible to.
Why is it so low? If I use another point of the rhetoric, will it work? What if I had one in physical instrument? Flex powerful muscle. Shit.
You're back before the
Please.
cargo container. It's and as it's always been. It's impossible to open a container with.
This is getting tough. I used 2 points. And in 3 hours I have to find the money to give to the jackass, or else I'm not gonna sleep anywhere. What was that? Someone is happily chilling next to the radio. Oh, okay. But I cannot interact with it. So what does that mean? Come on, go down the stairs, thank you. Hey, do you know perhaps...
Right, two.
Screw it. I cannot find the other driver. Why? I have found 2 drivers. Where is the third one? The grandma is the first driver. The guy on the corner over there is the third one. It is the second one. The third one must be the one with the, you know, of that, you know, of that place, of that car we found. But goddamn, you are the second driver.
Still here, stuck in this damn
Yeah, I do not have empathy. Enough empathy, I mean. I wonder if I can find a lead if I start clicking these.
An old call box with you ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. All you hear is you ring the doorbell. You wait for a minute or two. Looks like someone. You hear static from. You can almost hear them breathe.
Anyone there?
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder.
I thought I was
The
calling
receiver must not
Slipstream.
be working properly.
Yes, I've come to place an order.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What?
It's a woman, and she knows. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings.
What the?
Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through some tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's different.
A spot of static overrides her words.
It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
Forget about what?
She sounds like the cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away.
Oh God.
Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
It's goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the
Volition.
call box read. Silence. Silence. Nothing happens. Silence. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
This button looks new.
Yeah, it's from
I
the
wouldn't
woman
be
upstairs.
surprised if it hasn't been connected yet.
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Volition, no, do not betray me like that. Shit. Okay. Other. We need to get down to this. It may take a while. Track down your badge. Might take some time. Find a way into the secret passage. Find a way into the... there are strange doors in the whirling. No one knows where they lead. Find a way in and see what's hidden there. In the hostel cafeteria's forgotten corners. The hostel cafeterias? This is the whirling, right? And the corners. I cannot remember which doors they are talking about. Well, Do I have any other options to talk to you?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Whatever you say, dumbass. Let's go. Week when you first met. Why was I... The hanging.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
Strange reaction to bullet. Discuss 8th Hardy. Week when you first met. It's about authority. In order to establish authority. Maybe I should have put points to authority then. I'm a moron. The next thing I'm doing is to max out fucking authority, I'm telling ya. We still have some time, but I'm not sure where to go next. You have the key, the door behind the green. Okay, special. What's so special about the one the strikers are eating? The cook and the one in rags is making it. You can find it in the kitchen, look into it. Okay, we really just want one piece of the armor, it's enough. Loaded to establish authority in the Hardy boy's eyes. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. What split? Okay, after enter flat 12 in the Cape Side apartment building. Where is Cape Side? Fuck! I don't have a map. And get to Kuno's speed. Sharing it with him will cement your friendship, and who knows what secrets it will lead to. Farm walk. Find him, bring him home. If okay, working class woman met in front of the bookstore admiring that her husband is missing. Chasing the guy is doing someone with his bodies. He told me now he's missing because of broken water lock. She's still worried. Hamburger, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How have you been? Let Morale know if you see him. Yes, this guy is from the other side, I remember. Shit. Victim's tattoos. Explore Whirling secret passages. What's the secret so-called passage? They don't have a passage. Oh well. Let's go try to gather up some more XP somewhere, somehow.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said you're friends with Manana, is it that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent.
What was that?
Again.
What was what? What did I not see? What happened? Hamburger, talk to me.
They're friends.
They're friends? Okay, do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging. And shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
What's in the box you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Run your fingers through your hair. Mercury rising. Yes.
Horse need more vodka?
He looks at the show, then you more vodka. Keeps. What you welcome to the. When you welcome to the stream. What happened, Hamburger?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself!
Shut up!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No, then turn your fingers clockwise, then the vodka. When you welcome to the stream, you corrected yourself weirdly. when you welcomed me to your stream. Well, I don't know. I don't know. If I did that, then I did, I guess. Should I cut the vodka? Sorry about the grammar, my brain is just dead. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. How's your day? Have you been? How have you been? Should I cut the vodka on the food? I leave the cooking to you.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay, how do you get through this door then?
You see a heavy steel door. The door...
Okay, interesting. Wait a minute. Should I... God damn it.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. The man's are pretty he doesn't know your language.
Okay.
Vodka!
Turning it up, the cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
There we go. No more vodka for you. Not in the food.
Can I help you?
No. Good, we're going to this assessment about tourism. One of my friends is going to Greece. Nice. Well, in all honesty, he chose both the best and worst time of the year to come. Because it's getting cold in Greece and there is a very highly likely chance that it will rain when he comes. But there is not too much tourists nowadays. So, you know, things will be, let's say, a little bit more faster, a little bit more straightforward. Because, you know, if there is not too many people that need, you know, services, then that means you get to be first place in almost everything. Well, don't get me wrong, there are still plenty tourists around, but it's not as cramped up as it usually is.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Minus 12, it's not time yet. Why?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, okay, you know what? Let's open this door this guy asked me about. But the only reason I'm gonna open the goddamn door, it's gonna be for this one. Oh, there is also another door about the granny. Oh, now I remember where I should go. Yeah. What is this? Enormous balls. Real man. Enormous balls. Can I lift them? The massive balls? Nah. By the way, I like cold places. Somewhere in Japan, mostly Canada. Nice. Nice. Good for you. Well, what if your friend comes to my hotel to stay?
Officers. Have you come to admire?
Now that would be weird. Can you imagine having your friend be like suddenly, you know, traveling to Greece and having to stay in the hotel which I work? So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder's victim missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art for the body?
Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Thank you. And there's a little girl wearing the gloves there.
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today.
All right.
Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, cold temperatures often makes me sleepy. In most cases. Yeah, it is. That's why I don't like it. I don't like being sleepy all the
A
time.
sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. The door.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not living anymore. The police? No. I go check the
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
East. Alright, smart enough. We need to explore this way. But first, let's see what C has to say.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
This door right here. Wait a minute. Can I open this door with the... Wait. I still do not have the map, so without the map I cannot possibly know. Come on. Perfect.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
I managed to keep my room cold below 16 degrees and still managed to keep myself too warm too. What? Really? Are you serious right now? Excited for New Year? Well, we haven't reached December yet. I will start feeling it once December comes in. About the New Year, you know? Things will change incredibly the New Year, you know? That is because I have to fulfill my duties in the army. But yeah, when that time comes, I will let you know.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Trouble found you. I just want to know what's going on here. Though it's summer in where I'm at. Well, yeah, because in Australia, it's exactly the opposite with Greece. When there is winter in Greece, it's summer in Australia. And when there is winter in Australia, it's summer in Greece.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gentleman really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
I need to get inside the apartment building. Can you help me?
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
Yeah. You're not actually called Martin Martinez.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Yes, I will keep it close.
Ask him again.
I really need your name.
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
Okay, looks like you've got a good view of the whirling backyard. Can you tell me anything about that hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Okay, if you could make a quote, what would you say? Quote about what? I need to know what kind of quote you want me to talk about. Are you talking about the summer and winter? Are you talking about the game? What kind of quote you want me to make? Like, what kind of quote you want me to make?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Any quote. When life does not give you lemons, you have to find ways to find melons. Well, lemons. Excuse me, melons. If you like melons, it's okay. If you want lemons, I prefer lemons, okay? Melons slipped. If you like melons, then we go with melons. If you do not have the melons, you need to find them in order to make juice out of them. Now, you can either work and get them. You can go find a tree. What I'm trying to say is that most people do not really have the luck to be born with the quote, when life gives you melons. When life gives you lemons, melons, whatever. You get me, right? Sometimes people get unlucky. But there's always a way. It all comes down to you really trying. Don't think about the time. Time is it's not relevant when it comes down to doing what you want. If you wanna create, lemonade or, melon juice, well, you have to focus on that task. And you have to take things one by one. One step at a time. That's not really a quote. That's more of an advice. So basically, if we were to make it in a quote, if life did not give you lemons, then work and get some. Work and get some. That's the quote. Sorry if I disappointed you, Hamburger. I wasn't really in the mood for quotes right now, but I think I tried my best. Sorry.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing.
Sunday friend. Nice. Thank you, Hamburger.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Yeah, the authority knows. What's your friend's real name? Did he say something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
No. We won't.
We'll talk later. No, we won't.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Fuck. Please!
This isn't a place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
No.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Wait a minute, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. Oh, the key for the front door!
Good luck with the investigation.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, brother. The rock has the key underneath it.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
True.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Let's do that.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
We should notice missing pets. We're actually investigating right now, boys. Let's go. Flip up glasses. Ooh, badass. Sneakers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Damn it, this music is a little bit ominous. I'm afraid we are getting somewhere, but we do not know where. As I continue to watch you, the more I want to see you succeed, World Collider. You're an epic VTuber I've ever watched. What is your dream, World? If you don't mind me asking. What is my dream? Well, everybody in life seeks some success, right? Like... Actually, let's leave the music because it makes it better. Everyone in life seeks some success. All I'm seeking is to make... I seek in a sense to make some impact in the world, even if that means to a few people. Like you, for example. If I inspire you in some way, that's awesome, actually. If I was to say that I really want to succeed in what I'm doing right now, well, everybody wants to succeed as a content creator, because that means that they can just enjoy making the content they love and, well, not really have to work on any difficult job. The success for someone, or at least for most people, is to find a job where they do not feel like they are actually working, right? Find the job you love, and you won't have to work a single day in your life. This is how a quote goes, a famous quote. This is what I really want to do. I want to become a writer and actually be able to provide, you know, my own stories and lore through the channel, right? I am a writer technically, or at the very least I enjoy writing. I have been writing for 10 years, but I am a self-taught writer. I do not really have any foundation on that, you know, like in many ways I have not proved myself as a writer. That's what I'm trying to say, and this is what I actually want to do. I have many goals at the end of the day, but the two important goals for me is to be able to entertain people and succeed in some way. Not in the thousands, in the hundreds maybe, not even the millions. I'm not even going to the millions. I don't believe myself to be a millionaire. I do not really have that kind of, you can say, false, you know, selfishness about myself. I do not believe that I can reach millions. But if I can reach the hundreds, that's a nice step, and that is technically a success in its own way, and that's fine. That's something that, you know, taking things step by step. And providing the stories I'd really want to tell, you know?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
That's him. Flat 12, Cape Side apartment. That's Kuno's dad.
Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
That's great. Thank you, Hamburger. Looks like we found where Kuno's dad lives.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Yeah. Anyways, what game is this? This game is called Disco Elysium. It's about a detective whose name is Henry, who is actually... Well, he's a washed-up detective. He's an alcoholic, and he also does drugs a few times. The game starts after Henry had a psychotic episode, a heart attack in a sense, and he forgot everything about him. And this is where you start picking off. You're starting off by making a story in the aftermath of who Henry became after the shock, right? Kim over here is the best pal. It's assigned along with Henry to solve a case. And he is really a great partner, let me tell you. Also, I think the gum is hitting different. Let me tell you. They should not hit different. That means they start having different effects on you, and that is actually problematic. How does he look without with his glasses? He looks like a history teacher or something.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. It should be easy, but it's just an awkward angle, okay? The door doesn't really open wide enough to really get the cutters through. You can't get the leverage you need, and the cutters are blunt. And the chain is just super strong, okay? It's not your fault you can't cut it. Fabric rustles. The lieutenant's chin catches against his collar. He is looking on, shaking his head in disappointment.
Trouble with the chain, officer?
I'll be honest, I'm just not that good with my hands.
Well, no, I guess not.
You can't stand for that. Come on, show him what you can really do.
Won't be beat by a goddamn door.
Snip. So much for that goddamn chain. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. You have bested the titanium menace.
Finally. Okay. There are Flintstone gummies. I just quitted eating these.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Oh, money. Glossy erotica covers the wall, weakened with moisture. Okay.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Excellent. We found drugs.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Excellent. Take down Kuno's dad. We're gonna have to do that.
Celebrate. Blast that shit right here.
No.
Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done.
No. Okay. I got the wrong tab. Pants. What kind of new pants are these? Oh, hell yeah. Look at me now. Oh, the only thing I really need now is a new tie. And new shoes, too. Hair stinks with something sour.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka, some towels and a duvet. Some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Look at the pile of clothes. Slowly reach in your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing.
It's the dad.
It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
We have to. We have to take him down. He is a drug dealer.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol. And God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth.
The smell of shit rises from his mouth.
You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Is this Kono's father we're seeing? I took your amphetamine, you old man. Fuck. Is this Kono's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
Doesn't look like he's going to fuck anyone up anytime soon.
No, it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
What? Oh. What happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
This is serious damage. I'm still not sure he's not dead. He's gonna sleep it off, I know this shit. Suddenly the man starts growling.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs. Are you going to let a semi-conscious degenerate disrespect you?
Fuck you! Die! What did you just say?
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
The authority always by my side. Man, you can always trust authority.
At least he got to say his piece.
Yeah. Maybe we should help him somehow.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Ah, nod.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years, months, weeks.
Months.
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Took your amphetamine, old man. Is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. Maxtor is a gas company. He's wearing free socks from a gas company. They probably came with the bills.
Nice.
A groan rises from the man's
Took your
throat.
amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only he wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional.
Whatever you say. I'll give a flying fuck. I stole your pants as well. Oh. It's from 2 years ago. Dun, 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 dun. Can we close the door? Perfect. More scrolls on the wall. That's an actual mosh. Morale and alcohol. We can sell that. Magnesium. Yeah. We got some magnesium. Wait a minute. There's something I need to do. To bring out the light. Speed bottle. Oh my god. Substance use effects uses left 5. Alcohol. We can sell these if we need to. Okay. Money. Time to go. What the? Money. Money. Oh! More again. That was a lot, actually. Hell yeah. What is this? Postcard. Maybe we can find someone who collects these, and then we can sell them for 10 times more. Okay, time to start knocking.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
True.
This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing?
Fuck.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
Yes, I know.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
These chain cutters are broken, Kim.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
The shackle
Finally
snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, Detective.
Illegal entry, but you know, not too illegal. Okay. Follow spotting this gun. Okay. What is this? Revolution is low. Whoa. A bullet, a 9mm bullet, and also a lounge jacket. Ooh. You wear that on top. Fuck yeah. Let's skip these for now. Hub light, electrochemistry. Yeah. What is this?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kazan in the bedroom?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Kamanajo was a mass murderer. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on the right stand.
He was definitely controversial. The tenant here seems to like him. There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Maybe one day they will do a revolution of their own. Very highly likely.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
Door 9 is locked, okay?
You hear
No.
walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police, open up!
Do I have to open the door?
Yes.
Did you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Shit, she knows her rights! Fuck! I hate it when they know their rights!
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
You're right. This is kicking the balls. The mailboat's overflowing. The Fito says the firing squad for the reach. Grandma.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And
all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside.
Okay.
Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery. She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just wanted to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
Exactly.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there.
She
He's
points
usually
east.
home in the evening.
She points east. Okay, so where I came from.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment.
I
on the
have a few
balcony.
questions about those
See if he's
apartments.
home.
Ask away,
There's
policeman.
one of the residents on a vacation. Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Oh, you tell me. I mean, tell me about it. Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the...
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars
Ah,
around
okay.
his door.
I think that's the
He asked
symbol
me to
of.
leave his drawings up on the wall.
I think that's the symbol of. You know. Oh my god, the word does not come up to my mind for some reason. Wait a minute, I need to focus. Yeah, that's the symbol of Sovietism. Exactly. Soviet, that's right. Now I remember. my for some reason my encyclopedia did not kick in fast enough. You mean the star? I think that's the symbol of communism.
The symbol of what now?
Communism, you know, like the in the world revolution.
Never heard of it.
Tell me about the man who lives at the end of the hallway.
I don't want to talk about Deweeters.
Why not?
Addicts. All of them. They don't like me cleaning behind their door.
It was dirtier there, after the janitor's closet. She avoids the end of the hallway.
All right.
We saw unpaid utility bills.
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people.
Can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
That's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thanks, I'm off.
You hear someone walking around inside.
You break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Thank you. Open the goddamn door. There we go. What do we have here? My god, finally I can wear some normal clothing. Composure. Oh. Finally I look like a police officer. The only thing that remains is the neck. I need to remove this shit immediately. But I cannot because I need a better cravat. Maybe if I find something in the color black or maybe blue. Oh, if it's blue, it's gonna be perfect. Fuck yeah. I can also start selling some clothes if I feel like it.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather.
True.
Deciding how to present yourself to the world.
Exactly.
Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
I like being ultra liberal. I am a communist. They're
either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
Whatever you say. Okay, quite much. Don't be ridiculous, you can hear it swarming with bags. Ugh. List of pack of medicine picks out of the box. You should take it. Oh! Hell yeah, hypnogama.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
What?
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Expect the apples.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Everything seems to be in order.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
You're apprehensive. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
I glimpsed a foreclosed apartment down the hallway.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but...
Can you give it to me?
And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Preptide or Pericanine.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
The money has also disappeared, I think. It would have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. My money has also disappeared, I think. It shouldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands.
It would have been
No.
that much money.
These apartments are perfectly fine. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future.
What happened to the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Can you give it to us?
Of course.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
In my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Exactly. Master Peeper, he says.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for a new apartment.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
The computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place with a gun. No one is coming. There will be nothing but a gun unless we start killing a real estate agent. Lax women and sexual savians, that's all come. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment build needs slow change. Yeah.
Yes.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
Yep. Damn it. We have gone to a good point. I really like investigating, but goddamn. The game really requires you to... Damn. What is this? Book 16 Days of Cold and Night.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Grab your sides for warmth.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Her face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan?
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty.
She did. Someone has torn down the wall. Oh. Shit. Honestly, these two rooms, it would be perfect to keep them together. with the dear, you know, Kim over here while we do our investigations. We could be roommates. And we were roommates. Oh, it's closed now. She left. Shit. This must be the exit from this side, huh? Can I go back in though? Thank you. At least I'm not wasting time with that.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
What am I guess about what happened?
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline, fired from the water. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling.
Take in the
the
ocean.
waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled
Look at the ruins in the
over.
water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Underwater, iron helmets have sunk deep into the sand and the mud.
Who did this damage?
A fleet. The combined armies, they massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. Many are still there to this day. If you squint,
Do you know
can
who
just
shelled
barely
our city?
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
I understand. We have more interactables. We have 2 books as well. We can read them. Hello. Let me scavenge around real quick. I'm coming back to you. Whoa, a shell. Door is locked. You can't get in. Cherry new. Someone lives back here. Cobblestone. Amazon nail rust. Okay. Money. Fuck yeah. Hey, this painting is not half bad. Up there. Hello.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
We cops don't like closed doors or unreachable perches or people having high ground on us. You're right. That we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Films are bad for you, okay? You'd better hand it over.
Or what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands?
Jesus Christ, no.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Where this door leads, I wonder. What the? Oh my god, there are still a lot of shit to see. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? Perhaps. As soon as they fit beneath the gate, that's the city. Also, there smells chemicals. New pants. Even better than the other ones because now these ones are blue. I'll keep the black for now because it has a +1 composure. This one are bad for the reaction speed. Whoa! 5 real. Not even 2. 5. I have almost made money for 2 days of sleep. So I snooped around your apartment.
Hello again,
Is that a bed in the
officers.
corner room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
You're a miner, do you? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it will have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy.
Well, there's nothing more to see here. Wait a minute. I wonder now that I have the bag. No, there's nothing extra interactable here. Dun, 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 dun. Now, oh.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism, in other words.
Spec the symbol.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the
Oh
last century
no!
and quickly adopted
Paganism
by
or
Mazov
something like that.
and the
I think it's
during the revolution.
fucking Satanism.
Even today, half a century after,
Why is this
to symbolize the toppling of the also some social democrats were already using
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in
You
me?
see noble aims, but also mountains upon mountains of corpses.
Yeah.
The price of idealism, unrestrained by humanism. Never again.
Oh. Box full of cigarettes, wires, mushroom glow right away. Here's distant static, night is falling on the city. Money falling in my pocket. Money falling in my pocket. Just don't, not for you here right now. Son of a bitch. Blah blah blah. Wait a minute.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
First, we have to check if anyone else is home. This is 29. Complete side, whoever lives here isn't home. This door is 30. Voices from within, singing along the boy dance track. Oh, it's the thing. Yeah, we have been there. Okay, time to knock.
This door is number 2.
Let's see.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right?
Suddenly, he's a little worried. Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Sounds good.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28.
Yes.
Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Okay. I'm glad this thing escalated like the way it did, because now I don't have any more time thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday, and in Saturdays I stream. And in Fridays I stream. Today is Friday. Oh, you see? It's such a coincidence, isn't it? Anyway, as I said, thank you all so much for watching. Oh, wait a minute, can I...
Just an ordinary wall.
What?
Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall?
Why not? We will eventually see something in this wall, I'm telling you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good day. Thank you so much for dropping by, Hamburger. I have to get ready for work as usual. I have the afternoon shift tonight. And I'm in such a better mood these days too. We did incredible progress. And like, look how much money. I almost have like 20 more real than I did when I started the stream. Anyway, as I said, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye. Later. See ya. Tomorrow, oh man, I'm not gonna play tomorrow Disco Elysium, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to play a little bit of Reverse because I really want to keep up with the story. So tomorrow Reverse, okay? Keep that in mind. Tomorrow we do Reverse. Later. Bye bye.